Hello and welcome to Shine. I'm your host Sonia Shin, and this is a series of videos that we hope will inspire and empower you to help you live the life you want. And today I'm with Krista Holt-Shippey. She is a therapist, and she has come up with this visualization that is really amazing for helping you create the life you want. And I have read so many times about how, you know, especially when law of attraction is super popular right now, and and there's so many people that advise you, you know, I read recently, like, just start your day to really manifest the life you want. Start your day by visualizing, you know, the way you want your life to be. And I've read this so many times, and it's before people even talked about the law of attraction and so forth. I mean, I remember somebody saying about, like, you know, Jim Carrey, there's the story about how he made his first, you know, big paycheck. He had visualized that many, many years ago. But I think when you talk about, like, so many different factors in your life, it's hard to just do it. And what I like is that Krista has come up with this guided visualization that helps you just sit back, and I've done this with you, and I found it to be very powerful. And I love how you really brought in the different, you know, just the sights and the sounds, and really get you into the feeling of it. So first off, I just want to ask, why is visualization powerful, and why is it so helpful?
I think it's so easy to hold all the negativity in our minds, all the stress, all the worries, all the things that tend to overwhelm us because we want to be problem solvers. So, you know, the natural way our mind goes, I think, sometimes is to start to want to change what's wrong. You know, and we think to do that, we must need to really focus in on what's wrong.
Sure.
Instead, though, what I find is that when we are focused so much on what's wrong, we will lose sight or not have the energy for even thinking about what it is we do want, or what would be right. So
that makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and I've heard many times, you know, just getting clear on what you want is just so powerful. And most people don't even necessarily, they have a general idea of what they want, but they don't get very specific. And what I like is when I did this visualization with you, you get so into the details of it. And I just found it to be really powerful. And even just on an energetic level, I think feeling that of where you want to be somehow energetically, like, gets you closer.
That's right. And I think when you are able to sort of visualize it and allow whatever comes into being in you, whatever comes up, just to allow it. Because I think our conscious selves will sort of put all these restrictions in place. Like, we can't visualize ourselves living in this grand home that we will love to have, because the how gets in the way. Like, well, how would that ever happen? That's never going to happen. So when we visualize these things, it's incredibly important just to be able to let go and allow whatever comes into being, whatever comes to mind, without any restriction, no limits. Because once you can start to access that, then, and as long as you've accessed it even once or twice, the more you practice it, you will be able to do that anytime, any place.
Okay.
You can get really good at it.
I like it. Okay. Now we're going to do this visualization with Krista, so you can sit back and relax, and we're going to go through the whole process so you can try it out for yourself and do it over and over. But the one thing I wanted to ask you first is that when I did this before, I had some amazing things happen, or I visualized, and then, but I thought, you know, it was funny because you said, like, the mind gets in the way, and I was thinking, like, even almost kind of guilty, like, who am I to, like, want these things? So before we start, could you, like, how do you deal with that?
I think that when that starts to come up and we start to judge what's taking place, you just, again, take a deep breath, let go of it, and just get back to visualizing whatever's coming up. So immerse your senses, let go of the thoughts.
Okay, just let it flow.
That's right. And I'll even sort of guide you through that. And one thing I should say, then I won't even have to say it in the middle of the visualization, as I often do, is just that if any negative thought comes in, or anything that doesn't belong there, any judgments or limitations, or an outside distraction, maybe you're doing this and the phone rings, all you have to do is sort of just accept and acknowledge whatever's taken place that doesn't belong there, and then send it right back out of your mind, like a wave in the ocean goes in and out, or a cloud in the sky. Just let it right back out again, get back to what you were thinking of.
Okay, all right. Well, we're going to go ahead and go through this visualization. It'll take about 15 minutes, and just sit back and relax and follow Krista's lead, and I will as well.
That's right. So the first thing we always want to do is take some deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and as you do so, I want you to just allow yourself to sink more and more into your seat. So If you're on a chair or a couch, maybe you're lying in a bed, whatever's supporting you, allow it to support you. Let go. With every breath, you become more and more relaxed. And at this point, or whenever you're ready, go ahead and close your eyes. I'm going to close mine as well. So there, with your eyes closed, becoming relaxed, I want you to begin to imagine that you're in a bed. And you begin to wake up. So you sit up and you start to look all around you, and you realize you are in the bedroom of your dreams. If you could plan out any bedroom in the world, this would be it. It's the right color scheme, there's the right furniture, the right space. Everything just seems so you. And as you look around you, I want you to notice every detail. Notice the ceiling, the floors, the windows. Notice the furniture. Notice your bed linens. As you look all around you, I want you to take in what the quality of the light in the room is, the colors. And as you're ready, I want you to put your feet down on the floor, get up, and start to walk down to the kitchen. And as you're walking to the kitchen, you see and you recognize that this is the house of your dreams. This is the place you've always wanted to live. When you get to the kitchen, you notice that it is exactly as you want a kitchen to be. Laid out perfectly. It's clean, it's bright, well organized. You grab yourself something to eat, and as you do so, you might go through the fridge or the pantries. Just a quick bite. But as you do that, as you open the fridge or the pantries, you notice that there are just a wide selection of foods that you know are going to nourish your body, but they're also things you enjoy eating. Maybe you fix yourself a beverage of some sort, some tea, some coffee, maybe some juice, whatever you like in the morning. But as you do so, you realize that everything's effortless here. It just feels so easy. Everything's organized in its right place. And you gather your bite, you gather your things, and I want you to take them now to a new part of your home. Maybe you go out on a patio or a deck. Maybe you go into a dining area or a little kitchenette, wherever you want to go next. But go ahead and settle down, have a seat, enjoy what you've made. As you take each bite or each sip, I want you to taste it as if you're really there. Nourishing, delicious food for yourself. And I want you to continue to look all around you, noticing the space. Are there any pets, any plants or flowers? What does the furniture look like? What do the windows look like? Take it all in. Knowing again that there's no right or wrong, it's just whatever comes into being. You can even, if you really listen, you can hear whatever sounds are in this place. Maybe it's silence because that's peaceful and soothing to you. Maybe that's what belongs. Maybe you hear the distant laughter of loved ones or some kind of music or TV show that you really enjoy. Maybe you hear the wind blowing outside or the birds chirping. Again, just allow whatever comes into being. But you can hear it as if you're there right now. And when you're ready, set your things down. And I want you to take just a moment to walk through your space. check out the rest of the rooms in this house of yours. And I want you, as you're walking through, to notice, is there any evidence of others that live there with you? Maybe you live alone. Maybe there's someone there with you. Maybe you see their things here and there. Again, there's no right or wrong, just whatever is. And as you walk through, you're continuing again to just notice all the details. What's the temperature in this place? What does it smell like? Experience it fully. You're there right now, and this is yours. As you explore, you just recognize the feeling of peace and calm and ease, the satisfaction, the gratitude. Soak it all in. This is your life. And as you're ready, I want you to move back into your bedroom. Go to your closet. As you open your closet, you see all sorts of lovely things. Beautiful items of clothing. And I want you to select something. You see that there's something there for you right now to wear. There's something you need to wear today. With what you do, what you're going to do all day long in mind, I want you to just go ahead and pick that up and put it on. And as you do so, you realize it's comfortable. The fabrics feel great against your skin. And you just have a feeling that it looks amazing on you. So I want you, somewhere in this room of yours, to find a full-length mirror, walk over to it, and I want you to take a good look at yourself. Soak it in. Notice just the air of confidence. You know you look great. You feel amazing. You know that you can handle whatever comes your way this day. And as you see yourself, you recognize that you are doing exactly what you want to go do today. Who you are meant to be is looking right back at you. You are here, and you're ready. You're going to go out into the world today, and you're going to share your gifts, your talents, your value, your worth. So now, as you're ready, I want you to imagine that you're saying goodbye. Say goodbye to whoever's there that you might need to say goodbye as you leave for your day. And you go into the front entry area of your home or your apartment, this place you live. And I want you, as you walk in, to look down and realize that everything you need for your day is sitting right there. It's all packed up, ready and waiting for you. So you pick up your items, take one last great look around, knowing that this place is yours. It belongs to you, that you can return anytime you want to. All you need to do is allow yourself a moment to imagine it. You can return anytime. And once again, just allow yourself to feel the tremendous feelings you feel. The safety, the calm, the peace, the gratitude. Knowing this is all yours. And that the details may change, but in essence, it's who you are. And as you're ready, go ahead and go out the door. And you might see there a vehicle that you take perhaps. Maybe there's some sort of public transportation. But go ahead and imagine yourself getting on whatever you get, traveling however you travel, and you're going where you're supposed to be today. And I want you to imagine yourself arriving to this place. And when you get there, notice the tremendous feeling of certainty and excitement. You're doing this. This is who you are. You are going to go share your gifts with the world today, knowing that you're valued. So go ahead and walk in. Notice all the bright smiling faces, the friendly, calm demeanor of these people that you work with or that you play with, wherever you are. But notice that everyone's been waiting for you. They're very happy to see you. And I want you now to just take another big look around. And you're going to envision yourself going where you go, doing what you do. And just as before, you're experiencing every little detail, what things look like, what are the objects you're around. Hold them, feel them, experience this place. This is your life. And I want you, again, as you go about this, just to recognize that, again, there's no right or wrong. There's no right or wrong. There's no limits. You get to experience this place completely from the space of knowing that this is who you're meant to be. Notice how great all of that feels to you. And as you're ready, once more, say goodbye, knowing that it's time now to go wherever else this day is going to take you. Maybe back home. Maybe you go out into the world to do some other things. But again, this is your space. This is your life. This is who you are. Feel the peace of that. And as you're ready, you say goodbye to it once more, knowing again that you can return any time. This is completely yours. It's within you. All you have to do is have a quiet moment to look within and experience this. This is who you are. So as you once again say goodbye, remembering you can come back anytime, I want you once more to return to your body, taking deep breaths in and out. Returning back to reality, back to the current moment. And as you're ready, you can open your eyes, come back into this space. How was it?
Good, good. It's always a little disappointing whenever you say, like, come back, because I just want to stay there. Not that this life is bad, but it just feels so nice, and you have a very soothing tone, and it's very relaxing, and I love that. And, you know, I just have to say, like, it's just so, I think it's just so effective. Like, I just really felt like I was there, and it just really helps, like, you know, And even like since I did this visualization with you like a week ago, I think a lot of wheels started turning, and I started getting closer to like, you know, the things that I was visualizing for sure. So
yes.
Thank you so much.
You're
That's
welcome.
Wonderful. And we're going to do more videos with Krista and do some visualizations so we can kind of hone in on some specific areas in your life. So something to look forward to with future videos. But in the meantime, thank you so much for doing this. This was wonderful.
It was a pleasure.
Krista also has a YouTube channel where she shares all sorts of different, you know, pieces of advice. She actually is a sex expert and has a lot of really cool advice in that realm. And so I'm going to include a link to her YouTube channel and to her website as well. Thanks so much for joining us for this first edition of Shine. I'm Sonia Shin. Until next time, be well and shine.